Dr. Marcia of Move with Marcia, and you want to work on your legs from a seat? Let's get into chair pose, chair version. Chair pose is a great standing yoga pose where you essentially squat down, hold it, have a lot of breath, control, leg activation, and of course you can get the same thing while sitting in a chair. Let me show you how. The main idea of the chair pose is that you are squeezing the thighs together, whether they're physically together, a little apart, really wide, or literally squeezing a block, while you're pushing down into the ground in one nice long line with your trunk, and then doing whatever you want with your arms. So it could look like this, and you put your arms up, or you keep your arms down for balance, or you have another chair in front of you holding on for balance. You can also move the arms. You don't have to hold it still if you want to play around, or maybe you want to open and close while you're holding it. And this whole time my legs are doing essentially isometrics because I'm squeezing and I'm pushing pretty hard. So I can scoot all the way forward on my seat and do that and really feel the weight. I can, if I want to, try to lift myself up a little bit, or I can lift my feet higher if I want that feeling, right? So you could play around with that by doing a heel raise or literally raising the feet. So if you have a step stool or more blocks, now I'm in a deeper chair pose and I can hold it here, or again, I could play with the arms, I could rotate, I could do twists in my chair pose, whatever works. And the whole time, this lower half is fired up. So I'll show you real quick from the side. So the spine alignment is pretty important here. If you are scooting to the edge of the chair, then it might look like something like this, or you could be on the back and supported by the chair. That's fine too, but you're not going to be here, and you're not going to be here, right? Somewhere in the middle. Knowing how to tilt your pelvis and lock it into place. Use the muscles of your spine to hold it in place while you keep breathing. So it's not just sucking your belly in, it's really knowing where your position is. So knowing where that position is, then you get into your chair pose. So I'm not going to be like this and saying, wow, what a great chair pose. I'm going to try and focus on this. Now obviously some of us had hardware, some of us might have muscle tightness and it won't look perfect, but this is just what I want you to think about, that you would be here. And again, the legs can be smack dab together, squeezing. Could be block in between squeezing, or it could be wide, whatever's comfortable. But if you go wide, the knees are still facing forward. They don't relax. At no point in the chair pose are the legs relaxed. They are active, engaged, pushing down at all times. And the more that you lean forward, the more weight you'll feel on the legs. So if you're leaning back and supported a little more, you won't feel as much weight on your legs. And again, you can raise the actual feet, and that will change the way that you feel weight on your legs, whether you're leaning forward or back. So play around with that. Now those are a few options for doing chair pose in a chair. You can always explore and see what else works for you. This is just a starting point, right? I'm just a guide. I'm no expert of your body. You are the expert of your body. You'll figure out what works better for you. So if you'd like to share anything you found out while you explored this variation of chair pose, feel free to comment down below. Let's chat about it. Otherwise, hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you can get more videos when I upload yoga flows, tutorials, mobility stuff, and everything in between. Okay, bye.